Good morning, Jason and Dave. How you doing?
Not bad. Are you in an Uber car right now?
Well, there's no Uber up here, but I'm in a car. We're actually headed up to Utica right now. I'm on 87.
Nice.
Yes. Have you been an Uber driver yourself?
I have not been an Uber driver myself, but I've taken many, many Uber rides. Definitely had that experience.
And fascinating craze, I guess, if you want to explain it that way. Kind of sweeping New York State specifically. We've been talking about it a lot. You know, our mayor here, Mayor Paul Mary, signing on, jumping on board, saying this would be a great addition to our city. And you guys are headed up here today, right?
That's right, and I'll be seeing the mayor later today. We're actually coming up to announce our economic report that says, if we launch, we're going to be able to create hundreds of jobs in Utica, which is very exciting, and provide a new kind of transportation for people to get around the city.
So hundreds of jobs. That means hundreds of people that would drive for Uber in this area of New York State.
That's right. It'll
Wow.
actually be 13. It'll be 13,000 throughout the state. What
Wow.
we did, because we're already operating in so many cities across the country. We're in actually 350 cities throughout the world, so we can do pretty accurately project, cities that look like Utica and other upstate cities, how many driver jobs we'd be creating in that first year. Already you have thousands of folks are already opening the app every week looking for a reliable ride. The demand is strong. People are clamoring for it. So the other side of that is the economic opportunity of driving for Uber. We've been going throughout the state for the last few months, and the response has been amazing. People are very interested in the opportunity to drive with the platform, and the transportation option that this would create is also very exciting.
How much money can an average Uber driver earn, Josh?
So that depends on how much they want to work. What people say they love about driving for Uber the most is the flexibility. There are no shifts or schedules or commitments. When you want to start work, you push a button on the app, and when you want to stop, you push another button. So what someone earns will ultimately be guided by how much they want to work. Ultimately, drivers are our customers. This is a popular misconception, actually, that riders are the customers. Our customers are the driver partners. So to keep my customers happy, the earning opportunity has to be good enough for them to be interested in it. When we launch, hopefully we see the state pass a regulatory framework for this. And if that happens, we'll be launching really across the state very, very quickly. In that process, we would come up with the rate structure and start to work out how much a driver would be able to earn on Uber.
And Josh, maybe the criteria to become an Uber driver?
Sure. So background check is the first step, third-party background check that goes through the federal, state, and local levels that reviews things like sex offender registry, all motor vehicle records, to make sure that you're getting into the car with somebody safe. While you're on the platform, Uber's insurance kicks in. So the driver doesn't require any special insurance. When they're using the app, Uber's insurance comes into play, which has $1 million of coverage, which is a lot. So we try to make the process thorough to make sure that the rides that you get on Uber are safe, but also easy enough that someone can do this for a few hours a month if they want. Maybe they have an unexpected bill or they're saving up for a purchase. The platform can be used for that. I need to earn $300. I'm going to go out for Uber this weekend, and maybe that's it. But, I ought to just very, very briefly say how it works. I'm kind of assuming that everybody knows, but basically you set up an account with Uber, you put your credit card on file. When you want to take a ride, you push a button. That sends a signal out to the closest driver. That driver can accept that request. When they do, you follow them on the map on your phone as they approach you. You get in the car, you ask where you want to go, they drive you there, and when you're done, you just get out of the car. The payment is completely automatic.
Great.
There's no gratuity. It's payment automatically. You get a receipt in your email that shows the route that you took, and driver is paid at the end of the week automatically.
And Josh, a typical response time for a driver's request to actually have a ride come get them?
Under 5 minutes. In New York City, we're down to 1.5 minutes.
Wow.
I think after we're launched for a few months. Yeah, I mean, people want to ride now, and even if it takes slightly longer, you have the transparency to see where the car is, right? So people might be used to the experience of calling a cab and not really knowing where it is. Even if the pickup time is longer, you'll see the car approach you the whole way. As soon as you're connected to the driver, you get information about who they are. You get a picture of them, the type of car they're in, their plate, a phone number to get connected, and obviously you'll see them on the map approaching you.
So you know they're coming. You don't have to worry about the fight and, the typical New York City idea in which, two cabs pull up. Maybe they're fighting for your business. You don't know which one to get in, which one's open for you.
Yeah.
You know the driver's coming, and he's coming for you.
Or the flip side of that in Manhattan, where you might be upstreaming someone else to get to the cab first.
Right.
Part of our idea here is to make transportation easy and low stress.